You know, I really enjoyed all the time we spent together.
Actually, Jess, I only hung around with you because I was lonely. I needed someone to vent to.
Wait, what?
I never really cared about you. I don't even know your favorite color.
Yellow!
The state you were born in?
Maine.
Or your last name?
It's Sukforth.
Not sorry, no.
What the fuck just happened?
You just can't catch a break with the girls, can you?
Frank! What are you doing here? I thought you were dead!
Yeah, well, I'm not. I was attacked by Xanadu the same way you guys were, and we were just teleported, not killed.
Wait. How do you know about that?
It's a long story, but come over here and everything will become clear.
Okay. When does everything become clear?
As soon as you get inside the tank.
I've been in tanks before. They're cramped, and dirty, and filled with sweaty men.
Not this one.
In that case, I'll be glad to prove you wrong. What? It's
bigger on the inside.
And it
looks like a tank.
But how?
Just step inside and I'll explain everything.
Well, I've got nothing to lose. I'm single anyway. Fuck it.
Welcome, Sukforth, to the Time Tank.
Time tank?
Yes, I borrowed it from some pharmaceutical corporation a while back. I think they were called Farmevo or something.
By that name, I assume this thing can travel in time. But why would a pharmaceutical company have it?
It was a pet project one of their higher-ups had, I suppose. I haven't really looked into it. It sounds boring.
So, how long have you been traveling in time, then? You seem familiar with this thing, so I wouldn't think that you took it and came straight to me.
I never really gave it much thought, but I think I've been traveling for about 2 years? 3? Something like that. I've been doing so many things in the past that I lost track a while ago. I spent a few months in ancient Greece and became a well-known and respected philosopher. Frensicles.
So, what are we gonna do with this? Because if you want to stop Xanadu or something crazy like that, fuck it, I'm out.
Nah, man, I'm not getting mixed up in all that. And I know you don't want to, so I figured, hey, I haven't been to the future yet, so let's go forward.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. How does 10 years sound? Not too far and a nice even number.
Sure. Why not? I can see who wins the next 10 World Series.
Then we go forward.
Whoa! Everything's so pretty. My armor looks different.
Ah, the planet Requiem.
You know this place? I thought you'd never been to the future.
I haven't, but after spending a few years meddling in time and space, you pick up a few things. Not too far into your chronological future, most people come to live here.
I don't blame them for wanting to live here. It's so shiny and safe and...
Unauthorized life forms detected. State your identity and status.
I am Jesse Sookfoot, God of Fire. I have come to...
Identity verified. Jesse Sookfoot, designated enemy. You will be exterminated.
Nice going, Jesse. You've been time traveling for not even 5 minutes and you already have a bounty on your head.
It happens.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Like hell you will.
I'm gonna be honest. I kinda saw that coming.
That voice. It sounds so... jolly and familiar.
Ho, motherfucker!
Santa! Oh, thank God! There's a familiar face around here. How's the missus?
Well, well, well. Jesse Sookforth, as I live and fuck! Where the fuck have you been for the past 10 years? Do you know nothing of what's happened?
Are you really Santa Claus?
Yes. I am fucking Santa Claus, Frank.
Oh my god, Santa's a badass.
Actually, Frank took me 10 years into the future.
How the fuck did you manage to perform such black magic?
I kinda stole a time-traveling scorpion tank. It just kinda happened.
You stole it?
How else would I have it?
Both of you, just shut up! I've got enough to worry about without you two and your temporal escapades.
What do you mean, Santa? What's wrong?
Were you and I looking at the same mech? Did you not just see the fucking mech I blew up? Tell me! You did not just see that! Because you might be looking at a different one. You know, you were probably looking at one that wanted to cuddle you!
I wanted to keep him as my own and name him Rex.
You know what? It'll take too long to explain to you two out here in the open. And it's dangerous to boot. Come with me. Back to base, boys. Come on.
Do you mean your workshop at the North Pole?
I'll tell you everything when we get back to base, Jesse. There's a lot that you've missed, you know. Quite a lot indeed.
Shit, hang on. Forgot to lock the time tank. I can't imagine what would happen if someone got a hold of that. Wait. Isn't Santa Claus supposed to live in the North Pole?
I did a long time ago, Frank. But about a year after Jesse came to help quell the alien slaves' rebellion, a terrible darkness swept over the universe.
So, my efforts to save Christmas were all for naught?
Indeed, they were. Although that Christmas was successful, the elves were on the brink of extinction. And when Xanadu's dark and evil influence enveloped the universe, their small numbers proved to be my downfall.
So, the North Pole was lost in battle?
More than the North Pole, Frank. Much more. I lost my darling Mrs. Claus, too. I've never forgiven myself.
No.
Yes, I did. I fled to Requiem as soon as I could. But before I did, I rounded up a band of freedom fighters in the vain hope that one day we may be able to end Xanadu's tyranny.
Who'd be crazy enough to try and defeat a demigod who has control of the universe?
I'm glad you asked. Kids, We have company. Give them a moment. They'll be right with us.
I'm scared to see what crazy bastards you got to fight for this cause.
Did someone say something about fighting for the cause?
Oh, god damn it!
What's wrong?
It's those Canadians that beat me up and stole my ride whenever I was trying to save Christmas.
That sounds like a fucking show. Man, how did I miss that?
You may have missed a lot more than that.
Hey, you look familiar, don't you know?
Your voice sounds familiar too, eh?
Oh, please God, don't hurt me.
Oh, you're that Sookforth fella, aren't you, eh?
I'll give you everything in my wallet. And I really don't have a card this time, but please, don't beat me up again.
Oh. No, we don't do that anymore, don't you know?
As the last 3 Canadians in existence, we learned to be peaceful with others, don't you know? It's how we were able to survive all this time, don't you know?
Then how'd you guys end up being freedom fighters?
Well, these two want their son to grow up in a safe world, don't you know?
Oh, so you're a gay couple that found a lost child and decided to raise them as your own.
Aw, how sweet.
No, I gave birth to him, eh?
You...
Gave birth to him?
Yeah, 10 years can work wonders for evolution, eh?
But evolution takes millions of years to take effect.
They were holed up in a nuclear power plant when I found them.
Oh, well that explains it.
So one of you mutated into a female?
No, they became some kind of exclusive species that reproduces, homosexually.
How the fuck did you give birth then?
With great pain and castration, eh?
Gross.
Would you like to meet our son?
Sure, I guess.
Son, we have guests, don't you know?
Dad, I'm well aware.
Oh my god, it's a legitimate, illegitimate child.
That's legit!
Hello, I'm Shoop, don't you know?
Well, he doesn't really have the same accent.
He spent a lot of time with Uncle Santa when he was young, don't you know?
Well, if this meeting's over, I'm off to my quarters, eh?
Same. It was good to see you again, Jesse, don't you know?
Yes, I suppose it was good to see you 3 again.
The real reason Shoop doesn't have a prominently Canadian accent is because I'm his father.
Oh, Santa, you dog.
That's a lie, Uncle Santa. You're not my dad. Dad, Santa just told me he was my real father.
That's right, son, don't you know?
What the fuck?
So, is there anyone else on your team?
Yes, actually, there is one other. Where is he?
Here I am, Santa. I was just working in the garage.
It's quite alright, Falco. You Irish bastard, you. Frank, Jesse, meet our head engineer and most competent soldier, Falco Matom.
Just call me Falco for short.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We're time travelers.
God damn it, Jesse.
Time travelers? I used to be one. A long time ago.
Really? What did you use?
I used a wrist-mounted vortex manipulator.
We have a time tank.
Jesse, I swear to God, I'm going to hurt you.
Time tank? I once knew someone who used to travel in a time tank.
So, I'm not the only one with a time tank?
I never said he used a different one.
Who was he?
I'm afraid I can't say much else. Time is fickle and easily distorted. He taught me that.
But who is he?
He was a good friend.
What happened to him?
He was killed by one of Xanadu's top men. Someone whose skill and cunning are as great as his ability to manipulate.
I'm the one he really wants. He just allied himself with Xanadu to further his own goals.
Who is he?
His name is Trench. That's what I'm leaving it at.
Dude, that blows. I know how it feels to lose someone close too.
Do you know anything else about Trench, Falco?
Nothing that's any business of yours.
So you do know more.
Just drop it. I already lost enough.
Dude, calm the fuck down. What do you have to lose from telling Frank about Trench?
Yeah, what else is there to him?
That guy is a pain in my jolly round arse. Definitely on the naughty list.
Duly noted, Santa.
Why do you two care so much? It's none of your business. God, when Nato talked about you two, he never said you could be so nosy.
Well, when you mention someone who's in big with the Dark Master of the universe or whatever, and then won't tell us anything about him, of course we're gonna constantly bug you about it.
Wait, someone told you about us?
What? No. No one told me anything.
You mentioned a name, something that started with an N.
I don't know anyone whose name starts with an N.
You mentioned that you knew someone once who traveled in the time tank. A good friend, you said he was.
Yeah, and Santa said he was killed by Trench.
Are we right, Falco? Are we on the ball? Am I in the fucking ballpark, man? Am I about to hit a home run? Come on. Give me something.
Stop. Just stop it. Stop talking about NATO. Just...
Nadal. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Jesse, that's a screen name that Andrew uses.
Wait, what? Falco, how could you have known Andrew? Hey man, it's alright to talk to us about it. We're just some of Andrew's best friends who just so happened to have traveled forward 10 years to meet you by complete coincidence.
You sure do have a way with words, Jesse.
No, Frank. He's right. I should just tell you. But I only will if you promise me one thing.
Well, what is it?
After I tell you what I know, what you need to know, get in the time tank and leave.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Matan, but I think we're just gonna have to—
Done!
Frank, what the fuck, dude? I was about to try and haggle.
Jesse, we just found out that Andrew is dead, and we're about to get some information about what went down. I don't think that haggling is exactly helpful here.
But don't you want the information and some money?
Falco, please tell us what we need to know before I kill this motherfucker.
With pleasure. Follow me outside. I met NATO almost 11 years ago now. He told me about you guys, the time tank, and Xanadu, and everything. He said that before he met me, before he went back in time to the year 2010, he was at a spire on Reach with Joel and Nick. Xanadu and Trench were there and about to kill him.
They made it out though, right?
That's all I can tell you. The rest is up to you two now.
I see where you're going with this, Falco.
You do? I'm completely lost.
Come on, Jesse. We've got some serious thinking to do.
What do you mean?
Go, Jesse. Your friends need you.
If you say so, Falco. Just do something for me after I'm gone.
Sure.
Quit being such a fucking bitch. Man the fuck up.
No, you get back here, Jesse! You son of a bitch, you get back here!
Neil and Frank were right. Jesse has quite a way with words.
So, what's the deal, Frank? Where are we going next?
I don't know, Jesse. But Falco was right. He told us exactly what we needed to know.
I'm still having trouble putting all that together.
He said that Andrew, Joel, and Nick are at the Spire, facing imminent death from Xanadu and that Trench guy.
Wait, I thought Xanadu possessed Nick's body.
You're right. Something bad must have happened. Something huge.
Damn. And he said that Andrew travels back in time to 2010 in this thing.
Meaning that he survives his encounter and finds the time tank.
But how is he supposed to survive Xanadu? I mean, shit, he basically rules the universe in the future.
I don't want to get involved with any of this Xanadu bullshit.
Frank, we can't leave our friends to die.
That's the catch, though. Either we get involved or they die.
We are not leaving them to die.
But we are not getting tangled up in this whole Xanadu mess.
Then we just save the guys, drop them off where they want to go, and beat it.
But what about what Falco said? About Andrew in 2010?
Details.
Jesse, when time travel is involved, details are everything! You don't want to screw with something as delicate as the fourth fucking dimension!
Then how about we do what we do best?
And what exactly is that?
We wing it.
Okay. Do that, we'll wing it. We'll save Joel, Andrew, and Nick, and we'll go from there.
You're goddamn right.
Jesse, can you hit that switch over there?
Yeah, sure.
I hope you weren't too used to living, boy, because the afterlife beckons! What the hell is this?
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like it.
Frank, Jesse, what the hell? No time to explain, we're getting the fuck out of here.
A battle tank that appears and disappears on a whim. Fascinating. And frustrating.
So now what do we do?
Nothing. The boy has escaped, but he will be back. He has the Chaos Blade, and he will attempt to strike me down with it.
His inexperience with it will prove to be his downfall. When he returns, I will kill him.